Hi, Emily. I wanted to give you a hand with your friend drawing on my personal experience after the hip replacement. So here it is. Okay, that's the best I could do, just letting you know. All right, now, first things for me was about getting the swelling down. For me, it was less about drugs and more about positional strategy, as in elevation, and assisted walking, as in my case, using a crutch, or at first 2 crutches. I really found that helpful. I was outside walking with the crutches on the 3rd day, and boy, I could really tell you how much it elevated my mood, but also started moving fluids through. I wanted to show you something I was doing even before that. So obviously, elevation, good, right? I had my legs up like this a lot of the time, bolstered. You have to figure out the mechanics of big pillows and such. I got that together. The second thing that I think will appeal to you, because you've probably studied some Berry method with Ron, is this idea of starting the process of gathering the quads back towards the midline. Now, this was not a rough maneuver at all at first. In fact, I was really thinking only of starting to hydrate those tissues. Now, what I would do is combine that with a movement like this, where I was scooping. You can't see my back hand. I'm scooping it back right along vastus lateralis, scooping up like a giant duckbill grip that we learned, right? So I've got both hands here, and I'm combining that with a gentle pumping of the leg. And you can also combine that with a nice little plantar flexion through the ankle, right? If you want. It's not important at this point. It's not really going to be repositioning the quads yet, but you're working in that direction. So I'm just scooping this tissue up, and I'm thinking of getting those fluids moving, okay? That's it. Only that. That progresses to more active use of the quadriceps, right? So I'm going to bend and then really try to start that full extension of the thigh. And you're gonna get a good co-contraction with the hamstrings and such, all of that. That progresses into isometrics, which is apparently really good for bone healing, right? When you get that full circumferential contraction towards the bone. That's what I understand. I got a whole story about that, but I'll say that another time. So first is fluid movement, okay? That's the first few days. Walking, in my experience, okay, this is just, the world according to Rob. In my experience, the walking combined with elevation and then this gentle fluid movement, just kind of grabbing duckbill on that quad, and just think it wasn't a real intense one either. Okay, so that's day 1. Thanks.